Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder with a story for you. This one is, am I the astronaut for giving brother-in-law his favorite cookie when he was rude, or as he calls it, brutally honest? You gave him his favorite cookie when he was rude, like rewarded him for being rude? So this whole thing is a bit confusing, hence why I'm here for some advice. My 17 female oldest sister's 25 female husband, let's say SpongeBob, is just, well, one of those people who would classify themselves as just brutally honest, but are actually kind of rude. My sister doesn't mind and many times has to act as a peacemaker whenever SpongeBob makes a snide remark that causes tension in the family. I love that she's given him the name of SpongeBob, not the normal OP pseudo name, right? SpongeBob. However, he went too far when my other sister, 23 female, told the family that her fiance cheated on her with his coworker, to which SpongeBob said, I am so sorry. He is wrong to do that, but to be frank, you do look different from what you used to, and maybe he lost attraction.
Add that to the list you don't say.
I'm ready for an ass whooping. Who? So at some point, brother-in-law has just claimed this like, I get to say whatever the F I want card, which normally happens when you hit like an older age, when you're like, I did my nickel, I don't have to have a filter anymore. He's like, I'm starting that shit early. I'm reaching societal retirement early, where I can just offend people left and right. Got a grandpa like that, but he's a grandpa. Now my sister is struggling with PCOS and has gained weight recently. She's obviously very self-conscious about it and hence started crying after hearing such remarks and left shortly after. My oldest sis, of course, tried to defuse the situation and said that he meant no harm. It's just the way he is. My parents were very angry and for a few months were low contact with my oldest sis, but eventually everyone forgave each other. I don't like how again and again our family had tension because of it, so I came up with an idea. SpongeBob loves chocolate chip cookies that I make, so I made many small cookies, filled them in a jar, and I secretly named Prick Pacifier. And later, whenever he would say something rude, I would open the jar and give him a cookie saying, here's your peace offering. Every time that would happen, everybody would burst out laughing and he would shut up. It's been some time and he hasn't made any snide remarks, but yesterday, my sister texted me how SpongeBob feels disrespected and they won't come for dinners if I don't stop giving him cookies. What?
I'm offended that you're
okay.
offended.
We're almost to the OG post. There's an update, but okay. To that I replied, here, you need a cookie too. Don't be a prick, have a cookie. She called me names and blocked me. My family finds it hilarious, but now think that I might have gone too far. Am I the astronaut? Before we get into the update, how malfunctioning do you have to be to, first of all, let those words come out of your mouth and not just be like, oh shit, I said something I didn't say. Now, not even experience that part of it. Experience no remorse and be like, well, that's just the way I am. I don't have a filter. That's the one that I like a lot. I don't have a filter. That's a you problem. Not having a filter is a you problem. But then to be like, I am powerless against the cookies. I feel disrespected because someone keeps giving me cookies. Because when they give me cookie, I have to take cookie and eat cookie. Like he's got no power to be like, no thanks. It's like, no, it's disrespectful. She keeps giving me cookies. I know it's disrespectful because they laugh, but his explanation here is like, I'm being disrespected by people giving me cookies. The funny part of that is that he takes the cookie and he eats it. Give me cookie, got your cookie. I just, like his wife has accepted that's just the way he is. And yeah, trying to change somebody like this is an uphill battle, right? Like we all know somebody like this who, quick poll in chat, knows somebody like this and has tried to change them. Nobody even tries with these folks, right? Does anybody even try? Yeah, I just walk in the door and be like, hey, go ahead and give me 10. I plan on being a real big asshole tonight. All right, here's the update. Okay, so I think for now the situation is sorted somehow, thanks everyone who commented, because for a moment I did think I went too far, lol. Okay, so after I got blocked, I told mom about it, and she said she would talk to my oldest sister and asked me to stay away from the matter for now, but reassured me everything would be fine. I don't know what exactly happened, but my sis, 23 female, told me later about it. Apparently, my oldest sis vented about the whole thing to our cousins, who are all very close, and from there, many people from our extended family also found out about the cookie story. They all formed a group chat that included my cousins, both my sisters, my mom, and my aunts. I wasn't included as the adults wanted to discuss the matter on their own. Well, they all basically shared their own experiences when SpongeBob SpongeBob was rude to them as well. Like when he said that one of her cousin's wedding was sort of tacky, or when he was criticizing my other cousin because she didn't know how to cook so her husband does most of it. This guy. There were a lot more things which were being told, and my oldest sis, let's call her Buttercup, had no idea of them. They all found the cookie story hilarious too, and even said that they will keep small cookie jars at their homes just in case. Well, I think Buttercup was sort of embarrassed because she said she will have a chat with SpongeBob, and later he came to the group chat and apologized. I don't know how genuine that was, but oh well. He even texted me and told me even though he is still hurt, but he understood where I was coming from, and I can now stop giving him cookies that way. I apologized too, out of respect, and offered him the cookie jar, but this time as an apology. He said he would accept the peace offering. My sis unblocked me and said she was sorry for lashing out. I love the idea that someone told me about the cupcakes, and my cousins and I decided that is probably what we're going to make if he acts brutally honest again, because oh well, who won't like a little cupcake? Cupcakes. I like that. I feel like cupcakes are something that the person who f***ed up needs to make, though. That's a peace offering, right? That's a peace offering.
It's so important to remember, someone said that OP couldn't take the advice that brother-in-law was dishing out. That wasn't advice.
What advice?
That wasn't advice. Telling someone that they're overweight is not advice. That's just a statement, and a rude statement.
In defense of the person who broke your heart and cheated on you, you aren't as hot as you used to be.
Yeah. Sorry that you're suffering with PCOS, but you still look fat.
What is the advice there?
There's no advice. This is just the criticism. This is just negative criticism. This is mean shit and shit that your brain should filter for you. If you have something where your brain doesn't help you filter that, it doesn't mean that what you do isn't offensive. Like you're still, at the end of the day, a person is still responsible for their actions, even if it leads, whatever that may lead to, whatever has caused it. Like we're still responsible for what we do to other people, no matter what our intentions are. In what we're trying to say. So I think that's super important.
It's important too.
It's important.
It is important. It's important.